All right, thank you all for coming back to close out this Summer Science 2021. I hope you all will agree that despite the pandemic, this has been a really successful and impressive Summer Science. I have learned a lot as I do every year, but I can't say it enough how impressed I am that the pandemic has not stopped you all as students from doing such incredible research, and really thank you to the faculty as well. We saw a lot of great presentations today, and it was clear that the students had done a lot of work and that the faculty were active in participating as well. So you all deserve a round of applause. So give yourselves a virtual round of applause. Um, it's been it'll be fun to have summer science back in normal, but I'm glad that what we did this year turned out the way that it did. So thank you all for your patience and dealing with doing this whole thing virtually. So I do appreciate that. Before we get into the awards, there are a couple of people that I want to thank, and I'm not sure if they're still with us, but if you see them, make sure to thank them. The first two are Nicole Crowder and Diane Baker. So they, as you may know, they received a grant to get funding for some summer research students and to bring in really a great group of students here to UMW. And the SSI budget, pandemic being what it is, we couldn't offer as many spots this year. And the timing couldn't have been better that we had this great group of Jepson scholars with us at the exact time that we needed more spots in summer science. So if you see Nicole and Diane, make sure to thank them for the work they put in writing the grant and maintaining it and all that goes along with that. So make sure that you thank them. And then I would also like to thank the Dean, Keith Mellinger, for his continued support of the program and bearing with us as we do this virtually. And at this point, I'd like to turn the floor over to him.
Okay, great. Thanks, Davis. I just really want to start by underscoring what Dr. Oldham's already said. I've been in and out of the symposium today. I've had my own issues that I'm dealing with, but I've seen some of the students speak, and every year it's just incredibly impressive what our students are able to do. It really is. So you all should be extremely proud of yourselves for what you've been able to accomplish and what you're now able to put on your resume. It really is terrific. And I can't neglect the faculty. Having done this program myself many times, I can say it's a very serious undertaking. Faculty put other things aside so that they can do this program. And it's incredibly rewarding and it's incredibly valuable to the institution, to them, to their students. And so to the faculty, thank you very, very much for all the time you put into this summer. It's been difficult all year, and to step up and do this over the summer is a big commitment. So, thank you all so much for that. The other thing I would like to do is take a moment to introduce you to Jerri Perkins, who's here with us right now. You all have been notified about the new award that's part of Summer Science, and the donor for that award is Dr. Jerri Perkins, who's with us right now. Dr. Perkins is an alum from the 60s of Mary Washington College, and she studied, I think, chemistry when you were here. Is that right? Yeah, correct. Chemistry, and went on to get her MD and had a very, very robust, if you will, career. Which I'm hoping maybe she could say a few words about. I've asked her if she could just say a few words about her experience at Mary Washington and what sort of led her to give us this award.
Thank you, Keith, for having me. Thank just to all of you. And congratulations to everybody in the SSI program. I think I listened to every lecture and tuned in on a lot of posters I had not been involved in the past, and it was an amazing experience. I am so proud of the school and what you have all done, and congrats, you're absolutely right, to the entire faculty. I entered Mary Washington as a pre-med student, and funding was always an issue for me. I worked summers and holidays, had grants, government loans, everything. And Mary Washington offered me a $100 scholarship. Now that may not sound like much today, but my tuition for the entire year at the Medical College of Virginia was $500. So do the math on that one. That was a significant scholarship for me. So thank you. I entered as one of 8 women in a class of 88, and we did not have anything as early admission at that time. Now, my son did an early admission to medical school. It's a wonderful program. I'm thrilled to see that Mary Washington has that, and some of the students have indeed been accepted there. That is absolutely great. My dream was to deliver healthy babies. I went to medical school to be an OB. Well, after 36 hours on call, that was not reality for me. So fortunately, I was at the medical college, which was a large transplant center, had a lot of NIH grant money. So it opened another door for me, and that is how I got involved with research. As a medical student, I had an NIH training research grant, which allowed me to do research in rheumatoid arthritis. When I left medical school, I had a fellowship at the NIH in infectious diseases. From there, because of my infectious disease training, FDA took me on as a medical officer, as a consultant. Now let me tell, because I listened to the research today, and anyone that does research, you always say there's more to do because there is always more to do. However, when you go to FDA, if you tell FDA you have more to do, they're not going to approve your product. And COVID vaccines are a good example of that. Everybody today wants to know why we haven't fully approved the vaccines. Well, I can't answer that, but I listened to Caitlin Holt's presentation on COVID. And if I understood her correctly, and if you're to accept her hypothesis that it's statistically significant at the 0.05, then it would seem that it is approvable. That's a different issue, the differences between research and the FDA. I've had a great career, as Keith said. I've traveled the world. I've spoken in Europe, looked at trials there in India and China as well. I am so proud of the university, what they're doing. And last year I attended Keith's lectures on COVID, and that inspired me to do this research scholarship, to pass it forward and pay it forward. And I am really thrilled to be here. Loved what I heard, proud of the university, proud of the faculty. Couldn't be more pleased to be a part. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here. So as you all know from the announcement that I made, the winners this year of the best poster and the best presentation are not just going to walk away with a healthy pat on the back, but a scholarship endowed by Dr. Perkins. And that's going to continue as long as the program continues. So with that, thank you so much for being here with us, Jerri Perkins. And let me just turn it back over to Davis and Jeb for the awards.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Perkins. I've enjoyed hearing your story and how you got to where you are. I would like to get to the exciting part for the students, which is the awards. So I'll start with the second place awards. So the second place award for the oral presentation is Rina Murasaki. So congratulations, Rina. Normally there would be a certificate ready for you, so we will be in touch in the future for recognition and financial compensation. The second place poster is Shreya Murali. So congratulations to Shreya, and same to you. We will be in touch. Yes, but first, I want to congratulate these two as well on a job well done. So good job to both of you. And now we'll move on to the awards that are from the generosity of Dr. Perkins. First, we have for the first place poster, we have Katie Crowell. So Katie, if you want, you can say hi. Yeah. And then our first place poster is Sophia Weldy. So congratulations to Katie and Sophia.
Yes. Awesome, great.
Yes, congratulations to both of you. They were both amazing presentations. Very well deserved.
From a large group of, they were all very good. So I want to point out that you all really beat out some very good presentations. So it was quite, it was tough. So. And obviously we'll be in touch regarding, you'll be hearing from people in the future regarding that scholarship as well. So thanks again to all of you, and to Dr. Perkins and Dr. Mellinger for joining us here at the end today.
Yeah, and thank you to all the attendees too. People who showed up, not part of the SSI, but just came to support and listen and learn something, and just have an audience for all of our wonderful students. So thank you everyone who came today.
Yeah. And if I may just end with a big thank you to Davis and Jeb. Dr. Oldham and Dr. Collins pull all this together and do a great job. Wonderful job, all of you. This is something that the university is very, very proud of.
And it should be.
Yeah.
Well deserved. Yes. Congratulations to everybody. Thank you.
So my task for the students are to go on vacation, go rest, have fun. Same goes for the faculty, but this is also my last year as a summer science co-director. So your other task is to put together your application to be the next summer science co-director. So get working on it.
Yep. Those come to me. Yep. All right. Thanks, guys. Enjoy some time off.
Thank you all. Have
some rest,
have a
y'all.
great rest of your summer.